Okay, let's look at the homework 7.2, 7.3, problem number 4. All right, so we want to find the traces of this surface right here. All right, so let's do that. All right, for part A, for y equals -1. Right, so we just have to plug it into the equation. All right, so you will get so it's a -1 squared, so that's going to be 1. So this will give you, right, -1 squared plus z squared over 5 and minus x squared is equal to 0. Alright, so this is going to be just 1. So here, this is going to be equal to 1. Alright, then you will get this equation. So you have, let's see, maybe I'll put the this might make a little bit more sense if I do this. Add x squared to both sides so that we can move it to the other side. So I'll try to move this guy to the other side, and we're going to move this guy to the other side. Alright, then you will get, let's see, so we're going to subtract z squared over 5. So we'll get this equation. It's going to be 1 is equal to x squared minus z excuse me, z squared over 5. Right? So this is the equation of hyperbola. Right? So I'll just write that down. So I'm going to write it as x squared minus z squared over 5 is equal to 1. Alright, so let's try z equals 5 same way. So if you plug in 5, you get y squared plus 5 squared over 5 minus x squared is equal to 0. Right, then 5 and 5 cancel out. Then what you get is you can just maybe put both of these terms over to the other side. So add x squared and subtract y squared. You will get the 5 is equal to x squared minus y squared. Right, then excuse me, divided through by 5, then you get 1 is equal to x squared over 5 minus y squared over 5. Right, this is another hyperbola if you cut it by z equals 5. So I'm going to write it as x squared over 5 minus y squared over 5 is equal to 1. Alright, so yz plane means that this is x equals 0. Alright, if you plug it in, you're going to get this. So this is going to be y squared plus z squared over 5, right, minus 0 squared is equal to 0. Alright, this is a kind of a strange equation, but the y squared plus z over squared over 5 equal to 0. Alright, if you look carefully, y squared is always non-negative, and z squared is also non-negative. Right? If you add non-negative numbers together, you get 1, which only number that can do that is 0 and the 0. So this means that y equals 0, and also z equals 0. Right? Then x is also 0. So there's only one point on this point. So it's going to be a 0, 0, 0. That's the only one point. All right, so let's type those in. All right, so part A was x squared minus z squared over 5 equals to 1. All right, then for part B was x squared over 5 minus y squared over 5 is equal to 1. Right, then last one, part C was 0, 0, 0. Right, so let's see if this is correct. I'm gonna just and maybe I should answer this. We know that this is going to be so right hand side is 0, so it's going to be there's only 1, so it's a elliptic cone is the answer. So elliptic cone. Right, so let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like I got this one wrong. I think maybe the way I wrote it might be the reason why it's not accepting it. So maybe I'll write it as y equals 0 and z equals 0. All right, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Alright, I still got this one wrong, so another way is maybe I'll write it this way. Alright, sorry about that. Maybe I'll get this one right. So we can just do y squared plus z squared over 5 equal to 0. Alright, so maybe we should try that and let's see how it goes. Alright, it came back and it came back as correct. It's just that all those things that I typed in are exactly the same thing, but I guess the system wanted this answer in that form. But it looks like we got all 4 of them correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.